Yo, what is up, guys? BlastWave747 here, back with another live stream for you guys. And today we're just going to be doing some NBA 2K18 Play Now gameplay. So leave in the comments, since this is a live stream, what teams do you want to see us do. So also tell us if you want us to do. We're gonna do simulation quick. We're going to put it on 2-minute quarters of new Warriors versus new... Sorry guys, having technical difficulties. So we are going to be doing 2-minute quarters. New simulation of the 2019 Warriors against the 2019 Lakers. 2018 to 19 Lakers. So we're going to do a quick simulation of this. We're going to get a roster up in here. Ryan D for 3, shout out to him on this. And we are going to put Lakers there, and the Golden State Warriors here. We're going to be doing a simulation, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll be back soon.
K Sports welcomes you to the following.
Sorry guys for the audio difficulties.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Hey, Kevin. And thanks, David. Relationships come before anything else. Clearly, these guys like each other off the court as well. Well, the Lakers last season, the worst defensive team in the NBA. Again, offense was a little bit better. Clark, what's the key for them offensively?
Well, I think a couple of things. One, ball movement, utilizing everybody. Last season, they were bottom 5 in assists, top 5 in turnovers, and that ratio, those numbers, are not conducive to good offense.
So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Cousins at the center filling out the middle. Durant against LeBron. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Luke Walton is the 26th coach in Lakers history, and it was love at first sight for the Lakers. I mean, after one interview with the team and the top brass, the other interviews were all canceled, and The dream job was his for the taking, and I think he's going to turn out to be quite a good coach in the NBA.
4 on the clock. Here's Cousins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
McGee is screened, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And he called it his dream job. But a lot of risk for Luke Walton, certainly in Los Angeles. Lakers had just gone through the worst season in franchise history.
Yeah, and, you know, not to mention the unrest in the front office, Kevin. In the end, though, for Luke, it was just too good an opportunity to pass up. He's a SoCal guy. He won rings in L.A., and it wasn't the safe move, but sometimes the best moves require some risk. It was where he wanted to be.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry with a wide open look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got his first basket.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Caldwell Pope outside. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, shaky defense there. Giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it. One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The offensive rebound. Tie game in Los Angeles. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, you know, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, you know, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Iguodala out there with Jerebko, and it's Cousins in at the 5. And that one drops.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Kicks to Ingram. Poked away. Here's McGee. And no good that time. Nice D from Cousins. Iguodala outside. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that
one. Beasley outside. Warriors with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. They set the pick. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 now.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry, I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors ahead, leading by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Steph, Coach said that you had to make them feel you physically in this game. How important is it to continue doing that in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays and then hopefully put ourselves in a good position to win.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They battled hard in the second quarter and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie. Whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drives, pick and rolls, get into the paint.
That's it for now as the second half just about ready to go.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And when everyone's keying on you, you have a choice. Become passive or just work that much harder. He consistently chooses the latter.
And, Greg, that's the kind of effort you see from great players. I mean, the will, just unrelenting will, not backing down.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. All runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's LeBron James. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry for 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. They can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
1:09 left to play in the third. From deep, Green, the basket good off the assist from Durant. Green's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. LeBron with it, guarded now by Durant. Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Luol Deng is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Bell is checked in for Golden State. Ball, the pass to James. 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Green, the screen. Durant kicks to Curry. Green with a screen on deck. Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. LeBron kicks to Ball. Stevenson setting the pick for Ball. Passes it to James. Here's Kuzma. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Now Thompson setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson at the 2 with Iguodala playing the 3. West out there with Bell, and it's Curry in at the point. Thompson with the bucket.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, not a lot of separation in this one, Greg. Both teams looking for that one big run to grab momentum.
Here's the screen. Curry outside from beyond the arc and then some.
You'd be hard-pressed to find another shooter in history with better range than Steph Curry. Those deep threes are nothing for him.
James right side. Rebounded by Bell.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim. And this has been a clinic on what not to do defensively. Just atrocious.
Yeah, I would expect both coaches to really get on their teams about adjusting their defensive mindset and execution going forward.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Iguodala outside. Picked by West. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Yes!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 1. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Presents our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for West. Green comes in for Bell. And Durant subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Olden.
They got guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. James checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope pushes the ball. McGee in the high post. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his third foul of the game. We got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Thompson in the corner. The three, trifecta.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
Kicks the ball. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Thompson. Pass to to James. They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, congrats on the win. How'd you guys get this done?
You know, we missed some key shots, but in the end, we just stuck together and played good defense. You know, we helped each other out, so we played real good collectively tonight.
You can always win with defense when the shots aren't falling. Thanks a lot, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Yo guys, thanks for watching our stream. So, as I said, we're just going to be doing some more things that have been in the comments. So, next I see that there have been comments about different games. Hold on, let me see what games are there. Okay guys, so some of the comments, they are Rockets versus OKC. Okay, so for this, that game was a little too short, so what we're going to do is we're going to bump it up to, we're going to bump it up to 3 minutes. We play on All-Star. We're going to do Rockets versus OKC. As many of you guys know, Carmelo Anthony recently went to the Rockets. So, yeah, we're going to see if he made the right move or if he should have stayed with the OKC. Okay, we're going to simulate this game. And, yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Enjoy the game. Leave comments on what teams you guys want to see next. And also, if you want to see some of my gameplay, then leave that down there too. And without further ado, enjoy the game.
Have you with us on 2K Sports. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, the talk has been that they don't want to play with caution tonight. They want to let it all hang out. They seem to be a pretty revved up group coming into this game. We'll see if that translates into success on the court. We all know just how incredible Chris Paul is. Guy gives you everything you want from a floor general. Even at his age, guys, is there any team in the NBA that would be better if you swapped him into the point guard spot?
Well,
does he make every team better?
He makes almost every team better. Almost every team. I couldn't say every team, but I would say Golden State. I mean, they're not going to be better. And maybe even Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd be better, but he makes most teams better.
Yeah, you know, he just does so much that it's kind of hard to see a team getting worse with him as their point guard. He's a great player. Wish him well.
That does it for us for now. We'll see you later.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Before the action gets going here, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David, what's the news?
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, they come at you in multiple ways depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. Pretty tall order. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. The Rockets win the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston, the two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Clint Capella is out there with PJ Tucker, and it's Ariza in at small forward. Now, Brent, the media and others have commented that while Westbrook is a gifted scorer, he isn't an efficient scorer. What do you think of that?
Well, Russell is surrounded by guys who are still trying to figure out exactly what they are supposed to be in the league. He's not going to wait around for them to figure it out on his watch. And so that's the delicate dance right now for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook trying to find a balance between leading the charge and putting a charge in his teammates.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. 6 to shoot. Robertson dishes to Adams. Good work defensively by Capella. On offense, here are the Rockets. Ariza, a screen on George. Ball gets to Ariza. They set the screen. Houston moving the ball around. Screen by Capella. To the paint, intercepted. An even 3-on-3 break. Anthony nowhere around. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you have to put at least one body on Adams, maybe two. With his size and relentlessness, he'll light you up on the offensive glass.
Now here's Paul. Harden outside. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Anthony. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why at that time he found the open teammate.
Paul with the ball. Harden kicks to Paul. Back to Harden. Paul against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Harden right side. The Rockets with another miss.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Now here's Adams. The 9-foot shot. That one a little long.
Gotta make those shots. Not sure how he missed it. The defense was just okay.
Here is Paul. Capella with a screen on Westbrook. Paul outside. Over Westbrook. Paul with the buckets. Paul's got his first points of the game.
Just such great form. Chris Paul so very efficient from that spot on the floor.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well and I want my teammates to do so well. And I want to win so bad.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, I feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment. Then you start playing inside out.
They've got Felton. Brewer is out there with Grant. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's Abrinas in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Lupa Amute, the Prince, as many know him, very good forward out of UCLA. Brent, he can help with offense, but his biggest contributions for sure come on the defensive end.
And a lot of things, Kevin, for Mbah a Moute is just positional outcome. Maybe not a lot of blocks, maybe not a lot of steals, but a good solid defender that gets his minutes out there because he's willing and committed to that end of the floor.
And Green gets it to go.
When your point guard has those kind of excellent instincts, ripping the D to pieces comes along with it.
Patterson a screen on Paul. The pass to Abrinas. Patterson, the screen. Shot off the screen. Misses off the left iron. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Gordon, the pass to Green. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Felton kicks to Grant. Pass to Brewer. Back to Grant. Feeds it to Felton. Anderson's on the pick for Felton. No good on that one. And it's Houston the other way. Outside, Green. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That doesn't go either for Green. In the corner, it's Felton. Felton can't get that one to fall.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Now here's Gordon. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's Green with the 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The Nays got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, he plays with a bit of a sixth sense around the offensive glass. Perfect position for the easy tip-in.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Scoring in the paint, that's an area where they can improve. With the defense sagging in, they settle for a lot of jump shots in the first half. Coming out of the break, I think it'll be better running off pick and rolls, hitting cutters, moving toward the hoop. That old Boston Celtics style basketball.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. A pick and roll takes great timing for both players and a feel for the game and what the defense is going to show. Brent, in your opinion, which tandems are the best at running it?
Well, I think Russell Westbrook and Steven Adams have really done a great job of establishing a great chemistry in the pick and roll. And it's interesting, Kevin, because as centers and point guards play together, the more games that they have, the more used to one another they are in terms of sometimes setting good hard screens and sometimes not really setting a screen at all, setting up the slip and creating opportunities that way. Russell Westbrook, Steven Adams, Chris Paul, insert player here. Pretty good combinations.
Yeah, I like that. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Harden and Ariza. PJ Tucker is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Thunder leading by 3.
This OKC team is one of the best in the league when it comes to getting themselves to the free throw line. And a lot of that comes with the sheer force of Russell Westbrook, who draws a ton of fouls. But there's a few other crafty players who can get to work on the inside and find their way to the free throw line.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Paul. Capella with the screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And Tucker has it in the corner.
And they just cannot seem to get it going so far in this half, missing their first 3 shots.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. And Adams kicks to Anthony. Screen by Adams. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Anthony can't hit. The Thunder, a strong team at getting points off free throws, Brent. It helps having Cantor, who's also good at drawing fouls.
Well, we see how much a team can have success just stealing easy points from the free throw line. So most teams that are near the top in terms of finding free throw attempts per game find their way into postseason play. The Thunder have set that trend. Westbrook's aggressiveness, Cantor on the inside, and Adams playing aggressive around the rim.
Here's Roberson after the Rockets pick up 3. Outside Westbrook. Back to Robertson. In the corner, George with it. He kicks it to Robertson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harden outside. The tie. They get it back.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Rocket shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. They've got Paul George, Russell Westbrook out there with Brewer. Then it's Anthony, and it's Adams, and it's the center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And here's Westbrook after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Adams dishes to George. It's good.
On the attack, he he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Well, beating one guy is one thing, but beating five, heck of a job there. He's got the talent to finish, too.
Here is Harden. Paul George making his last shot. Amute is screen on Anthony. Anthony against Harden. Over Anthony. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Over Mbamute. Anthony's shot is off.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorer.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Seems like the more that's at stake, the more he rises to the challenge.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Brewer, the pass to Carmelo. Shoots over Tucker. Anthony's shot is off.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Now Adams, after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut to just one in the basket from Anthony.
That is why Melo wants the ball. No fear whatsoever. Letting that one fly.
Screen by Capella. Now the dish to Harden. Deflects the pass. Outside Westbrook. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close range.
Harden, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul.
Remember, back in 2012, James Harden was the 6th man of the year. Now, he's every bit the franchise player.
The first, that will put them up by 2. And the Thunder making a switch here. Roberson's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Isa comes in for Mbamute. And Paul subbed in for Eric Gordon. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Sorry guys, we're having some technical difficulties.
Reconnect.
Enjoy the game.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Timeout called for Rockets. So here is Houston. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Westbrook against Paul.
And they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options. Get to either one and take the best shot available.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Capella. Ball kicks to Harden. To the middle. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Oh, what a huge basket to tie the game!
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Dishes to Carmelo. It's in!
Carmelo with another moment.
Harden. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carmelo. The team has had a nice run of late here. What do you think's been the difference?
Just feeling a little bit more confident than we have in the past. Just taking it one day at a time. Something to click. And we're doing our job right now. We're trusting one another. We're believing in one another on both ends of the court. And it's working for us.
Chemistry's really showing up nicely.